I decided to get treatment because ever since I was about 14, I didn't like how my front teeth looked in photographs. I thought they stuck out quite a lot and decided that I wanted to start being able to smile properly in photos.
I decided to get treatment because I was a bit ashamed of my teeth. I didn't always really like to smile all the time with photos. I think it was one of my teeth in particular that was sort of a bit lopsided, but I was really keen to have a straight smile so I could have the confidence to smile in photos with friends or at parties without trying to essentially hide my teeth.
I got treatment because it was something that I was advised to do when I was younger, 13, 14, but at the time they said that not only would I have to have a brace, I'd then have to crack my jaw, which isn't an attractive proposition for a 14-year-old. So I left it at that point, and as I got older, travelling, seeing yourself on camera and photos, etc., you then see or become more aware. And not only that, from what I've heard, it starts to move. This can start to move more as you get older, and I think I've found that myself.
I've been coming to this practice for a long time, ever since I was a child. I came to this practice because it was a family-focused practice, and after meeting Ahmed and speaking to him about some of the options that were available for my teeth that I hadn't been confident enough to visit before, Ahmed gave me great confidence in being able to sit down and go through some of those procedures in more detail, and it really helped me get a clearer picture and a vision of what my teeth could actually look to be.
For me, it was about the feeling that you receive when you go somewhere for the first time. I think that's the same with anyone. There was definitely a different gut feeling that I had when I came here. And the biggest distinction I can make out of that is when I went to these other dentists, these other businesses, it almost felt like more of a business before. And for me, that might be okay for some people, but for me, it's more about the care of the person and the patient. And that's what I felt when I came here. The awareness and conscious thought to the patient was felt immediately. Ahmed said to me, he passed me a mirror and said, if there's one thing that if I had a magic wand and you could change one thing, what would it be? And for me, I know a lot of people could say that, but the intention was just so genuine, and that's what I really value.
I've been in the dental field for about 10 years, and after seeing a lot of patients having the treatment done and seeing the success that they had, I decided that it was something that I would finally go ahead with.
Yeah, whenever you come into the practice, it's you just feel so comfortable. I think that's probably the best word to use to describe the practice, and in an environment that could normally or possibly be clinical. And patient after patient get through people, you don't feel any of that at all. It's so I would say relaxed, and the fact that most people refer to you by name as well is a really wonderful thing.
I describe my experience with the practice as very warm, very welcoming indeed. Even on the busiest of days, you can walk in and be greeted by your name, greet the receptionist by her name, and come and have a seat in a really friendly and relaxed environment.
I felt that they explained the treatment really well to me, and that they took into account all of my opinions. They really explained the outcome of the treatment, and I was aware of what the success would be.
Definitely given me a confidence boost, I would say. Before, I was really ashamed of my teeth. One in particular really bothered me on my top teeth, but since having them off, I can't really sort of stop smiling.
The confidence in just being able to open and smile and not have any worry about what angle you're at or how the picture's going to end up is a beautiful thing to have.
I'd recommend it. I definitely would. I probably wouldn't have before, but now after speaking to Ahmed and looking at the options and the results that you get from the treatment, I would definitely recommend to anybody who is possibly even in the same position as me, worried about the cost, about the length of time, about everyone else's opinion. But once you sit down and talk to Ahmed, he has lots of different options that are available. One in particular really suited me, and once you start to talk about something and put that into reality, it then obviously becomes a reality.
I was so nervous to have cosmetic treatment at first, and while I was doing it, I was made to feel comfortable the whole time. Everybody was really reassuring, and when you finally get the braces off, you never regret it.
The benefit afterwards hideously exceeds any worry in that moment, and to be honest with you, you very quickly get over the fact that you're wearing anything. So that's the first one there. And secondly, I guess like the financial side of things. First is whether or not you're going to get a result that you would like. And one of the things here which is just brilliant at Chequers is that you are told right from the start, or given an idea of how well it's going to come off, the success of the treatment. And very honestly, this is the likely outcome. Are you happy with it? Are you not? Cool, either way. And then on to that, the fact that you can break payments down against every other practice that I went to. Is no way more expensive than anything else. So across the board, you have to weigh up paying any money for anything. Does it overcome the benefit? And in this situation, there's no doubt for me.